One, and welcome back to Humankind. Look at this strange little city we've got here. What are all these different districts? I don't even know if these are all mine. Either way, welcome back to Humankind. This is a continuation from yesterday's episode. But don't worry, don't click away just yet. Let me catch you up on where we've got to, because it's actually a pretty interesting spot. We're in a position where basically there are two key players left in this game, and one of them is me. Okay, so let me get off this view, the old Shift F10 trick. So, as you can see, if I zoom out a bit and give us a better perspective over what we're dealing with, I am in the red, right? Here I am. If you're wondering who we've played, I'm playing off-meta cultures. We started with, after the Neolithic era, we started with the Assyrians. We then moved through into the Aksumites, who I'd never played, and actually had quite a good time. The Ghanaians, I had a great time with them too. The Venetians, honestly having had a bit less of a good time. And now we're moving into the Zulu, and I don't know how this is going to go, but we shall see. A very warm welcome to everybody who's joining me live as well. I'm seeing a lot of channel members in the chat today. It is not a members only day, but it's great to see you. But also to everyone else, hello, Jamie, Orange, Pete, Tinker, Octopus, Austrian Good Gamer, Logano, Pete, Sanogo, Hark, of course, Little Kerr. Who else is back here? Charles, KSI, Steven, haven't seen you in a while. And of course, these regular names who I love very much. Welcome along. Thank you so much for joining me today. Yes, so I'm playing in the red. My largest opponent is yellow. This guy, Huckleberry, who is a benevolent, open, trusting player, has constantly been declaring war on me, has a vassal, has an alliance, and if you look at this fame rating, you'll see why I'm worried. Take a look at that. I am very clearly in second place here. Very clearly. But Huck's got his flex on in a major way, alright. Hey, James Dean, good to see you. Good to see you. Let Lucky as well. Daniel, back for another day. Yeah, so we've got a lot of catching up to do, quite frankly. And I think the only way that we're going to do it is if we try and stunt their growth. Because the thing about fame is you can't really lose fame. So we have to find a way to stop them from getting more fame. I am currently, you're right, at a 5,000 fame deficit. This is not ideal. This is absolutely not ideal. So we shall see. Orange! I love your profile picture. Thank you so much for joining the JumboPixels. I haven't seen your alert pop up yet, but I've seen it. So thank you so much. Anyway, let's crack on with the game. We are rolling into turn 180 on a normal speed. Things on my to-do list are, number one, try and stunt this growth in Kerma. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we shall see. Number two is to try and defend from the constant onslaught of guns riding up on my shore. The third thing is this, the siege of Memphis. Who is this? Let Lucky, it's you, isn't it? Yes, Let Lucky. We have been trying to take Memphis for a very, very long time, and we've been unable to do it. I have these gunners waiting right here, and we left off last time with a little bit of war support ready to go. So let's declare a surprise war on them right now and see what we can do. Assault. In case you didn't join me last time, this is the third time we've done this assault. Third time. Fame losing mechanics in the next DLC. A great idea. Sanogo, a great idea. Oh, hey, Devilish. Brilliant. I hope I can keep you of reasonable company while you smash out some homework. I feel your pain, my friend. Or pleasure. Citation very much needed. Let's hustle my boys up here and get this absolute unit doing what it does best. Last time I gave them some kills so that they could get some war support, and I'm kind of thinking maybe I should have done the same this time. I mean, either way, it's more military stars. Let's see how much war support this one has garnered next turn. Thank you so much for joining the JumboPixels as well, Orange. My goodness. I really appreciate that. Hey, Lord Justinian, Octopus 8. Poor Let Lucky. Will this finally be the fall of Let Lucky? Oh. It kind of is. I think we're one war score short. I could just vassalize you. Should I just vassalize? We haven't done a vassal game yet. Maybe I'll make you a vassal. You can live under me forever. Let's do it. We couldn't take both of the territories anyway, so we would have had to go back in and fight again. Hey, Christmas dude. And basically, I need my troops on the front line with yellow. I can't afford to keep doing this fight. Looks like chat has supported me. We've vassalized you. Welcome to the team, Let Lucky. Ideological toxicity. Proximity. Right, so we have full treaties. We should have full trade, yet I'm not sure what is this. Because of our relationships with local resources, they're shared between us, so no trade is necessary. How easy. I feel like they're benefiting a lot more from that than me, but whatever. And I could choose to grant you your freedom, but obviously that ain't gonna happen. Is there any kind of overlay that tells me, like, what yields or anything that I'm getting, or is this just it? I just have to figure it out myself. Okay, right, so you're giving me 18 gold. That feels, to be honest, pretty bad. Unclear if you're getting me any influence. Have a look on the social screen. You're not even in my society. I'm sure that will change. And religion. Speaking of religion. I should have made a vote, but I just did it, Octopus. I'm so sorry. Speaking of religion, I think, and Little Kerr touched on it a little bit at the start of the stream, I think the reason why, one of the reasons why you've snowballed so bad, or so great for you, Huck, is because of your religion. I have no proof, but I just fear. Oh my god, Lil Kerr. Oh, Lil Kerr, it's my pleasure. Speaking of religion, let's end this turn. Lil Kerr with the $50 freaking super chat. It's too early on a... Oh, shoot. Look at this message, everybody. It's too early on a Sunday morning. Oh my goodness, brain overload. I'm only like 1/10 of the way through my cup of coffee as well. Lil Kerr with a $50 freaking US super chat. Thanks for streaming today. Lil Kerr, my absolute pleasure. It is my absolute pleasure. I keep missing your lives. Thanks for hosting. My pleasure, Mark. Nice to see you. Okay, so someone's made it through to the last era, so we can get some wonders.
If you want to be together forever, it's hard to choose a nicer place.
Do I go the Big Ben for the try and get some science instead of production here? I kind of feel like I do. Because we don't really have the population to support Le Eiffel Tower, but we may have the diplomacy to support an allowance. What's going on here? So these guys are allied with my enemy. Kind of don't really care about that. Let's get some trade going. Oh, it's been suspended. Why has it been suspended? We're not actually at war. No, we're not. We're not at war. We're just, oh, I would love to be trading all these luxuries. Oh my goodness. I'm getting everything from my vassal, so they don't matter. So it really is just you, Gareth, who I need to take control of. I hope to have him nuke Jumbo one day. I will add you into the next game, Smoking Crop, because you had a bad run this time. So we're suspended because of this.
Your behavior is far from perfect. You're as smart as the cockroach attacking the boot.
So we can accept those demands because we're not at war with the Brazilians. So those demands don't actually matter. And that means that I can now hoover up nom 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 all the tea. What does coffee do? Coffee's the food one. Not mad at that. Porcelain gives us money and stability, which is fun. So let's hoover up those two. And it would be unjust of me if I didn't also try and get these strategics. So maybe we try and upgrade that. I wonder if they would take a non-aggression pact. No. Come on! Oh well. We've started. I guess the other option is we could take out green. Oh, goodness gracious. What is this policy? What is going on in Olmec lovers? Jeepers. Who mismanaged this disaster? Honestly. Expert policy, industry first, food second. Yeah, we don't need money or science out of this city right now, I don't think. I think we just really would quite love it to grow. And to be honest, I don't even know if this Zulu resource is worth building in cities where we're not directly trying to fight someone. It's just too many turns. Like, my industry isn't enough, right? Thanks for supporting my favorite streamer. I really do appreciate that support, Lilker. I really do. Like they have 2 demands. Those demanding... Anyway. Stability here is fine and increasing, so we can probably afford to get some more interesting districts. Now, we have more than enough jobs for our people, so clearly people are the problem. Let's try and get a harbour, 24 food? Yeah, let's work on a harbour, and to be honest, even just a couple of foodie districts would go a long way to helping this city grow up just a little bit. So I might just do that and let it work away on those things. Get the food infrastructure, get the industry infrastructure, maybe a cheeky science one, although, oh yeah, if we're growing our population, then it makes sense that we build that infrastructure afterwards. That city is garbage. I almost actually would like to just absorb it into another one. I think it's just so garbage. Hey, Stage, good to see ya! Need industry. Yes, we do need industry. Memphis is like industry king. I'm kind of regretting not taking it for myself. We also need to get through this era as quickly as possible, which means military stars. What else are we good at? What else are we good at? We get 1 expansionist star if we can hoover up 1 territory into a city. By and large, it's probably going to be our merchant ones as well, isn't it? Let's see if we can get some military stars. Let's reposition these troops on the border with yellow, which is unfortunately a naval border, which creates even more difficulties, to be perfectly honest. But, alright, let's send them across the ocean over here. Let's chuck these units over there. They all... Oh, one of them can be upgraded. Brilliant. A couple of them are promoted, so they're not terrible. My king's going to build them some forts to stand in, so that is under control. Speaking of control, let's take it. What, my man? Huh? It was a thing. It's been a while since I saw my AI and Jumbo absolutely slaughtered by me. Oh dear. Furnace steel, by the way, we should have had this a long time ago, and I should probably buy that in all of my cities that have makers' quarters as the utmost priority. Hey, what are these? Where did you come from? Ah! Where there's a will, there's a way. Who has influence here? Mexicans. Can I steal that before they take it? How quickly can we piece together a ransack little army here? 45 combat strength versus 39. So these units are technically better, but I would like some range. So let's get some guns. More guns. More guns? Let's just start off by sending 2 guns. Oh no, where did they spawn? I didn't edit the spawn first. Okay, it's not the end of the world. I mean, they're kind of far away. But if we can get to this city quite quickly, we can probably take this. And in fact, you know what? Even if they flip it, we can probably still take it. I just cannot... Look at this. There are 9 aggressive troops here. Okay, everything's fine. Everything is actually fine. Nobody panic. We've just got a lot of catching up to do and not enough time to freaking do it. If I get this upgrade, I can upgrade my little peasants to home guards, which is fun, but not really gonna make or break the game for us, is it? Oh, we're too far behind on the science. Let's try and shoot for a scientific tech. Oh boy, I'm feeling the pressure. I'm feeling the absolute pressure. Can you do mediocre cultures, or must they be specifically bad? No, they don't have to be specifically terrible. Merit. They don't have to be specifically terrible. It's more about them being off-meta. It's a mixture between the two, really. Off-meta and bad cultures. So it's like, have people not played these cultures? For example, at the moment, we're playing the Zulu. A great example of cultures that a culture that hasn't really been played. Is it bad? Well, that's up to you, but it definitely hasn't been played. Does this one... I thought that this one had a bit of science. It doesn't really. Maybe we jump back to the capital again. I just can't help but come back here every time. I love this place! I did it again! He did it again. Come on, get up there. Go, 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 go. In fact, why don't we fight these guys along the way? Here's literally 9 free military stars that I'm just staring at. Oh my goodness. Let's get over there. Go, 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 go! We've got free fame to earn, and man, we need it. We're not quite ready to try and see if we can take down Huck yet in the ultimate final showdown. So, let's get these military upgrades. And these money ones, right? +5 money for naval trade, plaza, ongoing trade. Yeah, it's probably a reasonable idea. Like a pretty cheap investment. Yeah, I'll get all those military upgrades and then we'll start working on some boys and gals. Joe, Meier aren't the best combo. Gonna be honest, say that Expansionists work better than the Meier, but Khmer, yeah, the Khmer are fan-freaking-tastic. They are so good. Okay, let's get over here and get these free military stars. As I say, this feels like a no bueno. Although, actually, maybe we just send these 2 units that way, because this army should take these guys down fine. What are we versing? Okay, a whole load of swords. Alright, let's see how we go. I've got some horses and some swords. Okay. Yeah, that's a fairly lackluster attack from them. I need to clear some space to spawn. Yeah. Charge with the old horses. Lovely. Stabbity stabbers. Nice. We don't even need to redeploy this other unit. This is brilliant. This is brilliant because we can finally hoover up some freaking fame. Boom, boom. Shoot them with both our guns because our guns are awesome. Oh, shoot. There's a unit down here. I didn't see you there. What I'll do is just march my gun to the corner. And not use it because it didn't matter. Alright, brilliant. Let's continue on and actually do the old 2-for-1 trickaroo. And take out these guys as well, who seem to be pillaging my district. They are literally ransacking this district. Get out of my life. Next turn. Honestly, the arrogance. Ridiculous. Who was that? Oh, Cerubio, thank you so much. Cerubio95 with the $5 super chat says, Jumbo, I meant to say, what's up, my man? I figured, but thank you. Thank you for filling in those blanks, because I wasn't quite sure. I thought maybe I'd missed something, or said something, and not picked up on it. So thank you so much, Cerubio. You didn't need to do that, but I really appreciate it. I appreciate the cheeky $5. Thanks, my dude. Lit Lucky, welcome to the mini pixels. Even after I vassalized you. What the heck? Thank you so much. Welcome to the team. I hope you enjoy your time here, and I appreciate the support. Cool. There's a military star. Good. Right. Wondering if we need to send the rest of these units this way as well. Maybe if we just send like a cavalry or something, just as a little bit of extra. Oh, nah, who cares? We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Look at this. We got 3 guns. We got 3 promoted guns. Let's go. Go on. Oh my god. Merchant stars? We hopefully should just sort of passively gain our merchant stars. The game is telling me that I'm very close to my expansionist, which actually we do have this territory, don't we? I could turn it into a city, or we could just hoover it up onto... Oh, yes, I remember this. It's a little bit awkward, but we can hook it up here, so let's do it. Bam. Where's my expansionist star? Should I not have got that? Just me? Plus 10 war support. No. Plus 20 war support. No. Bye. Huh. Okay. Well. That's fine. Send my little Zulu boy. Actually, no. Zulu boy, go that way. We need our Zulu boys because they're better against units that are good against us. Which is basically all of these, right? Well, at the moment, they're only... Ooh. There is actually opportunity here. There's an opportunity here to train a little bit of a navy and sink some ships really fast. I just don't know if my cogs will have what it takes. But I'm going to queue up 4 of them regardless. And stand up on this hill. And survey. Look at this gunner. Go you. Honestly. How good. How are the bad cultures going? Ah! Don't ask, don't tell? Question mark? I don't know. We're doing okay. But not... Oh, look. It has fallen. Okay. And immediately got like 1,000,000 pops. Right. This changes the game plan slightly, but not forever. What we need, firstly, are some additional melee support units this way. So, let me send that Zulu boy as planned. Let me also send... I do like the idea of a cavalry, so I'm going to send the cavalry over. And I think also, just to really add insult to injury, let's send one more gunner. Right? So we send those boys that way. Then these guys are going to move this way to this front line to get more troops in my Kene. Pronunciation help very much needed. Right, so yeah, so we'll do that. Put those guys in that fort for now. And we'll take this city from them. And then we'll sink these units. And maybe then try and end the war. But I don't know how that's going to work. Oh my goodness, Steven! What the heck? Steven just upgraded his membership to the megapixels! Did you get an alert pop up? I've not quite seen it pop up yet, but I really hope it does. And if it doesn't, I will force it to. Steven, thank you so much for upgrading your membership to megapixels. What the heck? Honestly, I so appreciate that. Especially with, you know, like ad revenue being very unreliable and views being very unreliable. It's nice to... I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Go, you boys. Run! We don't have the turns to be mucking around here. Honestly. These units need to be here immediately. Like, I'm almost tempted to actually start embarking these ones and embark the next ones next. Yeah, let's do it. We just need to get everyone moving. Oh, and Sir Rubio as well! Upgraded! It's Upgrade Central! Sir Rubio, thank you for upgrading to the JumboPixels. Oh, my pleasure. Oh, my pleasure. Thank you, Steven. Seriously. Run. What's this? +5 faith? Sure. I don't have a choice at this point. Oh yeah, we were going to check our diplomatic relations. We're not trading anything. Let's keep it that way. In terms of crises, they stole my independent people, so I'm going to push that demand. And I'm going to refuse their demands. And leave my demand. And that should help raise our war support. While that is raising... And brilliant. In that bad boy. Right, what are we on? 2195. So we've got 100, but realistically we've probably only got like 50 turns. So what we have to do is basically move into panic stations. Can you feel the panicking in me? I hope you can't. Unlock Start Inquisition, unlock Spanish population. Not really interested in either of those. We could try the old atheism thing this time, actually. This could be the run to try it, in many ways. Hey, Star Heels! Thanks so much for the $5 super chat! I really appreciate that. 2 days in a row. You didn't have to do that, but I really do appreciate that you did. Thank you. Thank you, Star Heels. My savior and hero. Okay, there's movable typeface, which, because I've invested so much into that, I should probably get it. Also, the +1, the Karak could be useful. Let's get that. And then quite desperately invest in some city upgrades. Might go expert policy, industry, food here. Maybe food industry, but force it to do more industry than food. Yes. Yes. I think yes. Okay. Okay. Right. Armies have arrived. Let's put these ones down in this fort, because they can't merge at the minute. So we just kind of have to peer out from this rock over these boats. Speaking of boats, we should have a little bit of a crappy fleet online soon-ish. These guys want to merge. You bet your backside they do. Have we had 3 or 4 super chats? 3? Question mark? I should join automatically if I'm allied. Greetings from Germany. First time catching you live. Really enjoying Humankind. Keep it up. Oh, thank you, Max. I appreciate that feedback. Hello, Germany. Or Guten Tag. Deutschland is probably more appropriate. +1 influence on Market Quarter or +1 influence on Maker's Quarter. This is a really good one. We could consider saving up for that, since we don't have a lot else to do with our influence now that we're using gold to do basically everything. Go you, Lit Lucky! Look at you raising a little army. Maybe you'll sue for independence and I can crush you. Or maybe not, as it were. Maybe you just won't. Let's go learning. We need it.
"15 makers' quarters. At this rate,
Or maybe chuck one of those foodie boys over there. War declared by the Brazilians! Okay, actually though, this may not be the end of the world. You see, they've declared war on me. Which means that I can now sail in. Here's an army I prepared earlier! Oh, we're stuck out at sea. We need to try and make landfall. Logano! Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Man, I appreciate that. Come on, people. Half of us are liking the stream. Help JumboPixel. Let's get that like ratio 1-to-1. Thank you, Cerubio. Logano says simply 4. I appreciate it. You think you're far too behind, Lit Lucky? Oh my goodness, that probably makes me far too behind as well, though. Okay, they're coming out to sea, which is great. Oh! So this is the new sea mechanic. Sea sieges. I've said sea too many times, but this is the new mechanic. And it's kind of working, but kind of not. You can see I can shoot them when they come out, but I can't use my... I can't shoot my guns from this boat, which is a little bit of a shame. What I can do, though, is start to make landfall around here. It's slow, like it is very slow. You can see we're using a lot of our movement. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Actually, if I leave this square free, they might disembark. So, what I should probably do is shift this horse over to the flag, maybe? Oh, look, there are other units here. What are they fighting me with? They're militia. Brilliant. The militia actually kind of strong. Stronger than Let Lucky's peasants were anyway, put it that way. Okay, so there's that one. I reckon we can win that and take that city. The next one is here. And it looks like they are attempting to besiege the city from the sea. Despite me having quite a few units, I reckon we can win this fight as well, actually. Right? If I just stand in these coastal forts with my guns... I reckon we can probably take these boats down in a big way. Yeah, look at this. This is brilliant. Oh, where's this triple gunner? Come on, get your booty over here. We need you really at the front line. However, let's see what they do. Oh, Huck. Your gunners. Why would you try and besiege this city? This city is very well defended for coastal sieges, really. Can't quite get the range there. Might have to come up to some high ground or something. Oh, you can shoot at me over from this island. It's intercontinental warfare at this point. Boom. Hey, Alan Enraged, been a member for 2 months. Oh, it's cool to see that pop up in the chat. Alan says, member of the Mini Pixels for 2 months, says, hey, how's it going? It's going good, Alan. How are you doing? I feel like long time no see. Press freedom. I also want that, but it's so ludicrously expensive. Jumbo is beating you, Huck? Right. So this was an absolute bloodbath. Thanks to... Well, really thanks to quite a poor decision. I wonder if I try and take this flag. I'm gonna try. See, because I don't have visibility there. So I need to, like, try and get it or something. I'm not sure. Either way, let's jump on that flag, and then let's get another unit ready to jump on the flag as well. Just in case. Maybe like this gun. Because you'll probably sink that, right? Yes. And in fact, that's just going to get sunk every time, isn't it? That's quite annoying. Although I do control it now. So that's fine. Woo! Great success! Congrats on my big win. Huck. We only need to look at the fame score to remind ourselves who's really winning. However, here is another fight that I reckon I can probably take you on. Made landfall with another unit. That's brilliant. Try and just fight our way through. If I shoot that one, actually, we can probably disembark there. You've disembarked there, which is very foolish, because I can sink both of those immediately. You probably went for the flag, I guess. So, you know. Can't fault you. Can't fault you. Fire. Yes. Brilliant. There you go. We've made total landfall on this city, and we get to take it. And get some military stars in the process! It is a win, 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 win. Do we have gold yet? No. 13 more! Ugh! Might have to go to war with Lucky again. Okay, that's a good sign though, and a great start. 13 more will get us a nice little chungus of fame. Is it a glacier I see? I really hope so. I really hope so. Okay, so we won that siege, right? So boom, victory. That will help our war support. Minus 16 instant, and then they're getting minus 6 ongoing. I don't have any ongoing losses at the minute. So that is great. Is there anywhere else where you could attack me from? It feels unlikely. So I reckon if we keep this as well fortified as possible. I'm a little worried about this peninsula, actually. Who does this belong to? Olmec lovers. I might splash a bit of cash. Oh, no, it doesn't. My mistake. It actually belongs to... Oh, yeah. No, it does. I'm not wrong. We must have just... Oh, yeah, we've already built the fort there. I'm just an idiot, actually. Turns out, I'm just an idiot. I think we need some extra forts down here on this low-lying coastal land. So let's get 3 more down there. No, maybe just 2. It'll be somewhere for our peasants to stand and shoot guns from. Right? That's literally the only idea behind it. Ooh, that is really useful. Let's get honor. That'll help us train some units faster. I'm still training these crappy boats, and I've sort of changed my mind a little bit. I think, actually, what we really just want is more guns. Because if we can just shoot guns from this cliff face, we will win every time. Let's also get a couple of impies, though, because we may want to push the aggression. So let's get 3 more guns and 2 impies. And shall I fight you at sea? Really tempting, but I might just buy a couple of cogs. Couple of double promoted cogs. We might send them in instead. And now that we're ooh. Hello, territories! Yes, indeed. Look at this. It is, in fact, the Perito Moreno Glacier. Plus 5 influence, 10 stability, and 10 money if we can hoover that up. Let's hoover that up. Cool. I'll break this cavalry away. And we'll hoon over there and grab that. And these troops really ought to be back on the front line. Let's send them to this spot. Help defend this peninsula as well. This is the other key peninsula in our fight against Yellow. You'll see Huck retrace a little bit there. Could be because of these boats, although I doubt you'd have vision over them. Brilliant. Leave Let Lucky alone. The game is still over. Let him have his small victories. Peninsula. 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 Oh, wow, there's a throwback. We'll go for patronage, because that is very powerful. I probably should have got it a long time ago. However, I don't know if it's going to be entirely useful. There's a builder star, which we're just kind of passively getting. Also, upgrades for our cog. Our cogs can become Karaks now, which feels like still very, very inferior, but maybe slightly less inferior. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have sailed that close with my last movement point, huh? Although, if you fight me, I'm kind of not mad at that. Oh, unit upgrades. Did you see that? My boat snuck in and spied a little unit upgrade. Ooh. That's a bit scary. Okay, let's get the fleet back at the... the fleet. I say with... the fleet. I'm wondering if I need to do more, like, military upgrades. Maybe get some more population as well. I feel like the city isn't quite as populous enough. It is pronounced peninsula. It is literally pronounced peninsula. That is literally it. It's got two ends. What do you want from me, Devilish? But also, wow, Devilish, a member for 6 months of the mini pixels. 6 months, Devilish. Goodness gracious. Most people didn't even know I existed 6 months ago who are here right now. That is incredible. How to improve city. City needs gunpowder. We need gunpowder to get our Venetian galleasses. Again, it feels very out of date. I think also walls, right? Let's just buy stone walls immediately. That feels like a no-brainer. +1 combat strength for units in garrison. Let's get forts, absolutely. Speaking of forts, actually, should we do a cheeky parade? Let's do a cheeky parade and celebrate our people. The rest of these feel a bit lackluster, although you can never have too many forts. We don't have space for them, though. Can we connect this territory to another one? No, but I would really love to. Maybe we merge these cities. That could be the way forward, actually. Walls! Absolute mood. Okay, let's claim this. Do the old expansionist thingy-mabobby. Nice. That'll hoover up all of that. Then we'll snake our way over this way and grab that. Entertain or inform? I think we need to inform. Yes. Send those boats around here, and we could make them auto-explore, but there's no great purpose to that. So we'll just leave them be. I'm also wondering, do I have resources that I need to improve? Like this. Yes. Let's get our gunpowder online so that we can actually build gun units. Gonna be kind of important if we want any hope of trying to stall Huck. Or at least provide a reasonable challenge. I'm used to the American way, i.e. the correct way. Love it. Love it. How do Americans say it? Peninsula? Is it sh? Do Americans pronounce S-U-S-H? Is it peninsula? Loving the Discord. Oh, I got my Discord access back yesterday. It's a long story, and I'm not sure if I should even go into detail, but basically, I was without access for about 3 weeks. If you're wondering why, channel members, I have a Discord, and I haven't been there. It is also partly because I'm not a massive Discord user, I acknowledge, but the truth is, I was without access to my account for like 3 weeks. But it's back. It was a frickin' struggle, I'll tell you that much. But it's back. So, I'm looking forward to joining you the very first day that I don't stream. The very first day that I don't stream, I will be back in there. And we'll get a public, I think we'll get like a full public channel set up as well for the plebs who aren't members. No offense, non-member plebs. I am joking, of course. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan for October as well. But I do need help with that, so if anyone would like to help me, or someone direct message me on Twitter. If you're watching, I saw your message. I'm sorry I didn't reply to you. I will. Okay, what are these demands? My war score is better than yours. You are losing the war. The Brazilians have sent me a white peace proposal. Both empires withdraw their demands and return to peace. I refuse. It cost me 5 war support, but I absolutely refuse.
If I cannot teach you wisdom, I will teach you regret.
I'm wondering if these units are more useful over here. No, I'll leave them. I'll leave them. And maybe actually it's time that we take the aggression to you. Oh, I don't know though. We are... What do you think? I've been directing members there after I was led there. Thank you, Huck. I appreciate it. It'll be an epic comeback if I can pull it off, Pete. Oh my goodness, I know. I don't like speaking for everyone. I pronounce the S as a C. Like a soft C? Peninsula. Yeah, right. So, peninsula. Peninsula. Peninsula? How strange. It's kind of a weird word, really, isn't it? And a little bit dirty. Lazuli. Pretty sure I say it the same way as you do, and I'm American. One of those weird words, huh? I've always heard it with a U sound. Peninsula. Right, centralized power. That feels good? Question mark? Okay, merchant star unlocked. We're gonna get gold for that. We're gonna get gold for militarist. I'd like to know your opinions in chat. Should I push the aggression on Huck, or is that foolish? It could be foolish. We could just lose our entire standing army. Either way, we need the boats back around here first, probably, because they will provide some visibility over this. So if there's if there's like a really scary army, I want to know it. Let's go on tour. Liberty City Hardcore. What is this city? I'm gonna need to turn on my district overview here. Okay, so this is like my gold city? Question mark? I think it is. I think we should probably get some infrastructure upgrades here though, because look at this poor city. Honestly. Get your industry online. Go on expert policy. Which I've been meaning to make a video on for ages. Oh, I need to write it. What I really want is a video dream board. I'd put it up somewhere on my walls, which aren't very big because this is a very small room. I put it up on my walls and it's got like a whiteboard and a pinboard and I can just like throw ideas at it. I really need to do that because at the moment I've got like a million bits of paper. I don't know if anyone else is a paper planner, but I've got like a million bits of paper around and I just need a way to bring it all into one place that isn't digital because I'm a very bad digital planner. I prefer to write things. What was I gonna write down? I've forgotten already. Oh, right, like city management, policy. Maybe I'll talk about in that video as well the difference between like going for infrastructure versus districts, like what to build first. I was thinking just like a generic sort of not generic, but like an information dump on cities and building good cities and managing good cities because I feel like that's something that we can get better at as players. Oh, devilish! With a cheeky $1.99. Pronunciation debate aside, slap that like button. There's something we can all appreciate. The beautiful like button. Oh, thank you, devilish. I appreciate that. Contemporary era. Yeah, I need to burst through this era as quickly as I can. I'm actually going to shift gears in this city a little bit and focus on science and maybe a little less on no, actually, let's keep it on industry for now, like massively on industry and food, build up a few science districts, and then do the old shift gears trick. Oh, yes. Hello, beautiful. Once we get these resources improved, this place will be away laughing. Yeah. Okay, cool. What are you doing? Oh, claiming territory? Oh, this is the same territory. I'm an idiot. Let's get down this way.
Welcome. You have news?
Wall support still degrading at 6 a turn, so we're around 5 turns away from lapping that up. The question is, do I push the aggression or not? Aluminum is the best way. Pronunciation, not pronunciation. Pronunciation. Let's get some visibility regardless. What do you want to rush in the contemporary era? Don't you need all the fame you can get from both eras? Yes, Pete, that is true. And actually that's a very good point. The reason why I'm considering moving quicker is because I don't know if playing this era out to the max and then moving to the next one and playing it to the max, I don't know if we have the time to do that before Huck wins the game through another victory condition. Speaking of, What's our pollution? Oh no, okay, our pollution is okay at the moment. It's that kind of thing. Or maybe they complete the tech tree. It's these things that I'm worried about happening. And here's a fight that I can maybe take. Oh my... Yeah, we can't push that. We cannot push sea warfare against an anti-tank gun. In fact, I'm terrified about what's going to happen to these poor scouting boats here. Really? You're not going to shoot me? What the heck? I really thought they would trigger that fight. But I'm going to keep pushing with that boat. Got a very strong
12
defenses.
merchant stars. All that glitters may in fact be gold.
Oh, they went out into the
Furthermore,
sea.
it's
Hello.
property in your bank vault.
Let's see if we can get a couple of cheeky kills while you're out at sea. Oh! Oh, the anti-tank gun! The embarking anti-tank gun! No! Got him real good! Oh, that feels so bad. Oh, no. Oh, Huck. Let's go, baby. Go, 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 go. Now's our chance. The anti-tank gun's gone and the seas are clear. Let's move through. No, we're close to victory. No. Ah, we got it this turn. That's all good. Okay, my war score, 179. What can we push with 179? Well, obviously I want Tikal, because this is a free city, right? So I'm getting that for free. Now... Wait, what? Harappa occupation. Interesting. So I can only hoover up the ones that I'm next to, so I don't really have a lot of options here. I can get Brahma, I can get Kaitan, and that's it? Yeah, that's it. So I can do that and push for $1,000. It's not a lot, but alright, let's do it. Push the surrender against my aggressor. How do you like me now? Why have you taken that? What? Lucky, what? Why would you do that? That was not part of the deal. Ugh. Why did you get that? I mean, really? Come on! This guy is just out to get me today. Okay, fine. You know what? You can keep it. You can keep it. Look at you go. Do I have to fight them again? Let Lucky, good vessel. Good vessel. It's yeah. We'll grow as one, apparently. Okay, on the bright side, we've hoovered up this territory, which claims to have a lot of research quarters, but clearly it doth not. And this one here as well, which was just absolutely chocker full of research quarters. Alright, well let's get some harbours. And now, this city can actually have some friends! Woohoo! Hoover that up. And hoover that up. Great. Stability, 0. But that's okay. Well, it's not okay, obviously, but it's not the end of the world, because what we're going to need to do is get some new forts online. Along this front, probably. Is that an airport? I don't even understand that technology. Amazing. What I do need, like I say, are some forts. So let's get one there, and then it would be a shame to destroy these research quarters. So what I'll do for the time being is just build the forts somewhere else. Like that. Yeah. Literally just queue up 1,000,000 forts. 1,000,000 garrisons. Cool. Okay. New mega city. Thank you very much, Huck. I doubt that that slowed you down enough just yet, though. So we will continue this aggression. It has expanded us a bit, though. We're feeling pretty good. We'll probably hoover these up onto Olmec lovers as well, as soon as they're ready. And I think we should build the biggest bin as well. Probably in the capital, I guess. River? I assume it needs a river? Like, where... It must be placed on a river. Okay, where are my freaking rivers? Oh, we've already filled this one up, kind of. With the Taj Mahal and other things. Okay, that's alright. We'll build it somewhere else. It doesn't really matter because its ability is shared anyway. What is going on here? What is this stupid place doing? I think I did this last time. Honestly. Just buy out some infrastructure to help this place get online quickly. And we'll come back to Big Ben in a minute. I don't have time for you right now, Ben. The biggest of Bens. Difference between winning and losing here. Huge map with 9 opponents. It's a bit too much. Plus 30 stability on each fort. Yeah, those forts are good, aren't they? Those forts are very good. We can only lose 5% a turn, so it looks terrible, but we will bring it back. And now I need my army on the next Ford base, which is likely to be around here somewhere. So let's start sending the troops to where they need to be. Somewhere on this island, I'm just not quite sure where. Plus 1 influence on market quarter? That's actually pretty decent for me. I'll take that for free all day, baby. Any more territories to claim? Is there any ounce of this world that has not been hoovered up? Potentially something there. I should probably explore that because it is literally under my empire. So let's send this roaming promoted cavalry down this way and see what we can discover. And now basically we're just shifting our forward war base to a new position, right? So let's ensure that we still have like grievances and war support and stuff, right? They've got these grievances that they're not pushing. I have none, but if we go like trade, you probably refuse that. Yep. And now I can push that as a demand and refuse your demands. Brilliant. So that's going to surge our war support up again. I need as quick war support as possible in case you can't tell. There's some cheaper civics. Lovely. Patronage! Woohoo! Do we have any... Are there any resources left in this world that don't have their manufactories? Apparently, there is. Yay. Get that online. Wow. I'm just stoked that we even got one of those. Jumbo falls to the might of Huck. No! I will not. Obsidian, Noish. Anyone else? Anyone at all? Oh, yes. Gems. Great. These also provide a little bit of fame each, so... it's only like 50, but it counts. Oh my goodness. I've nearly got them. I've got like 4. This is way more than I thought I was going to be able to get. Anyone who hasn't seen these before and is wondering what the heck I'm doing, these are manufactories. You construct them in place of the resource extractors if you have over half or access to over half of the resource. Once you unlock patronage, you can build these manufactories, and basically you get the wondrous effect from that resource. So what have we got here? Pearls. So you can see here, once I build this one, I will go from getting +4 money per traders and 16 stability on all cities for pearls to +20% money and +40 stability. It's a huge upgrade. It will also help a lot with our flailing stability? Our flailing stability. -20% resource deposits. Oh, wow. The timing on this civic, outstanding. I mean, I wouldn't have paid 16,000 influence for that anyway, probably, but still. However, what I would like to do is try and sort of shift my politics out towards the outside of these, to the outside of these axes. So what we could do is buy aristocracy, and that would shift us into the last bracket of tradition, which will not only get us better rewards, but also help us unlock civics faster, is my understanding. Shift to outside, better rewards. I mean, yeah, I think in general it's a good thing, particularly because, as you just saw, patronage is giving me a lot of extra stability. So I don't so much need the stability from, say, you know, the center here, +10, +5. You know, those are not actually that significant, particularly if you take a look at, I don't know, let's just take a look at this city. Like, what is the difference that +5 will make? Not a lot when my districts alone are generating enough to cover off all of those losses. You know, it's literally like a fort, right? Like, not even a fort, actually. How good are my forts? +20. You know? It's really not a big deal, and absolutely worth doing. Patronage can save you, or even just forts. So what I'm going to try and do is min-max it a little bit, and find like a good civic that will help me do it. We've got so many to purchase, it's not even funny. But really, I'm looking along that bottom line, so I probably want like fundamentalism or -50% cost on commons quarters. -50% cost on garrison is actually really useful, so I'll get that instead.
If you don't dare to leave the house at night.
Clickbait.26. Hey, clickbait. I don't want to replace that, but that's fine. Science, let's get guilds online. Brilliant. Oh, speaking of science, I've just remembered. We had a little science city that we were working on down here, didn't we? Okay, it's going... I mean, it's going. -50... No, I only just put that in place! Are you for real? I'm actually going to refuse that and take the -50 stability hit on this city. Because my forts are giving me it anyway, and I'm building my forts twice as fast. So in that case, I really firmly believe it makes no sense. No sense to refuse that. It really wants me to smash down this airport, but I feel like that's a good investment for the future. Okay, there's one little army on this island. Not bad for a sequel. Yeah, you're right, Daniel. You're right. It's 100 live viewers, not bad for a sequel. People always love to watch the first episode, but very rarely tune into the second. So yeah, to have 3 digits of people watching is really cool. And if we could get to 3 digits worth of likes, that would be really cool too. Allows to claim and attach and merge territories with money instead of influence. I can't... could I revoke that? How many more merging am I going to be doing? How much more merging am I going to be doing, rather? I'm not going to revoke that, because I think that's bad. That's hurt my stability a lot. But I'm hoping that garrisons will save me. The only way we can disembark is, like, way over here. So I'm actually going to position these units here. Because I want to be able to quickly move on Huck, should Huck declare war on me. Now, how are we doing for fame and stars? Military, I need. Science, I need. Money, I need. I need all the things. Expansion is just too difficult. Builder stars we can get, though. We can get those, I'm almost certain. I'm gonna have to start revoking civics there, sadly. $109 turns. Seems legit. Yeah, seems super legit. Someone disliked how do they? The audacity! The audacity of them! Alright. Keep building garrisons? Question mark? I think so. Oh, it's very close, actually. Look at those numbers. That's very close. We should be fine. It's, like, down to the wire a little bit, but we should be okay. Particularly if I just keep, like, splashing gold at it. As much as humanly possible. Forts, 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 forts. Or garrisons, as they are. Hey, you made it! Let's see what's down here.
Given 30 research quarters, I'm not sure if this should be called the City of Science or the Den of Geeks.
Oh no, we're gonna have to send this highly promoted cavalry out into nothing. On your bike, or boat. What map is this? It's just a random map. Just a random ass map, Andres. Humans have been altering their minds since the beginning of times. Yeah, I think you're right, Huck. Actually, you're right. You just saw me in Civ Lifers game. How good! I love that guy. Okay. Let's keep exploring. Question mark. What do we got here? Stimulated. Oh, speaking of Huck. Oh, it's just moving pictures though. Plus 25 science. I'll allow it. Free science. Or unlock for 12,000 gold! Absolutely not. I'll take the free science all day. And keep buying garrisons. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. It's time for a vote. Who am we going to choose for the last era? This is a big one. Probably the biggest one. Alcoholism event. Love it. Spent gold. Oh my god, devilish. I literally need to be reminded every turn at this point. Okay, so. Australians. For their industry and their really crappy unique. Chinese. Money on all cities. No one plays the Chinese. I haven't played the Chinese yet either. I feel like they'll make my shortlist here. Plus 10 money on all cities is pretty good too. We can take advantage of that. Egyptians, plus 4 influence on emblematic district. I feel like we played them in our A State only run, which was one of the more recent runs. Or did we play the Indians? I can't remember. We played one of the A State cultures here. Plus 2 money per number of territories in your sphere of influence. Those two are both fairly garbage. I don't really want to play an ace-like culture. I know that they're underrated or off-meta, but I just don't think that's a very good idea. I think the Chinese will be in our shortlist. The Australians won't because they are top tier, so we'll leave them out. Chinese, we'll put them in. What are you guys saying in chat? Brazil, India, America... Chinese are good if you have high pop. Yeah, which I do not. Oh, I mean, I don't know. They don't necessarily scale with pop. Plus 7 money per number of territories. Plus 3 influence per adjacent market quarter. Okay. Anyway, we've got the Japanese and the Swedes, who... are either of these off meta, or are they just on meta because they're science? We've got the Turks, who... The Turks would be the right play here. Like, without a doubt, probably. But they're not off meta. They're not aligned with our challenge, so we'll ignore them. The Americans are a super interesting one, who I have played before, actually, unlike the Chinese. On stream. We've played them on stream in our Expansionist run, I think. Or maybe it was the last off-meta run. It could have been that. Either way. Plus 10 influence on resources being sold. Plus 1 money generated from trade. A defense agency that provides 2 combat strength for units in or adjacent to it. That's pretty garbage. And then an aeroplane. And then the Soviets, who are probably too on meta for me to pick. But I would love to pick them. Like, if we wanted to actually have our best chance at winning this game, we should consider like the Soviets or the Australians or the Turks or the Swedes. However, that is not this playthrough. So what do we reckon? Just finished is China, America. America would be useless. Chinese, Indians, Americans, and Brazilians are off meta. It's a shame I can't choose the Brazilians actually, because yeah, they would have been an interesting one to pick. We'll save that for the proper agrarian run. Alright, so it looks like my shortlist transcend, lol. Looks like my shortlist is the Chinese, who I haven't played before, and I would quite like to play. Then probably one of these. No, we did play them last time, and they're just a bit meh. Those guys are all too mainstream. I guess the other option is the Americans. It's either the Chinese or the Americans. If we go the Chinese, we'll be Merchant, which is really nice for our stars. If we go the Americans, we'll be Expansionist, which is not very nice for our stars. But I will let you place the vote. Maybe I put a third one in as well, so it's not just a 1v1 between China and America. That feels far too close to real life. Let's put the Indians in as well, shall we? Yes, let's do it. All right. Let your votes be heard, people. Place your votes. Transcend. It's either the Chinese, the Americans, or the Indians for the contemporary era. My vote would be on the Chinese. I think they're an off-meta culture, and they probably provide at least a little bit of synergy. However, I think we could make the Americans work. The Indians, I'm not so sure about. I'd happily play them, but I don't really know what our game plan with influence would be at this point. I think it would be a surefire way to lock in a loss. To be fair, all of those cultures are probably surefire ways to lock in a loss. But we're gonna die trying. Okay, looks like there's nothing this way. I'll just have one more cheeky peek, just in case there's a little bit of land. No, there's not gonna be. Alright. You head all the way back here. The Brazilians have war support of 81 compared to my 36, and they've declared war on me. Cool. Cool. Why and where and how? Oh, you fool. You absolute fool, Huck. You rookie. Let's sail in here and immediately destroy all of these anti-tank guns! Boom, boom, boom! This, by the way, is the power of a navy. If your opponent declares war on you, and you have a naval border between you and them like I have here, you can use fairly lackluster ships, right? I'm at the very end of the industrial era, about to move into the contemporary era. I've got Carracks, but because my opponent here, poor Huck, has embarked these units, their strength is just nothing compared to mine, right? The anti-tank gun on land, I wouldn't dare challenge. Take a look at this thing. 58 combat strength compared to my measly, what, 46 on my boats. Not a great idea. Absolutely not a great idea. Oh, look at that. Get away from the guns! Get away from the guns! Here's the difference between land and sea. My goodness, what a difference. I really need to get back out to sea. Whew! That is actually a great demonstration of what happens when land units are on land and when land units are on sea, isn't it? Jeepers. What a thing. I am not moving anywhere near you. Whew. We're gonna need a couple more boats if we want to, oh no, look at this. Stability is still tanking here. Need to really slam out some garrisons, and it's not enough. Might need to investigate civics. Might need to destroy that airport. Or perhaps we just detach territory. That would only save us 20. It must be bloody close. Like, so close. Could cheat out some stability by going +1 stability per researcher. And then getting a whole load of researchers. We'll try it. +1 city cap or +15 fame. I don't know if 15 fame's going to help me, so let's grab the city cap. And then... detach this territory. Turn it into its own new city. Brilliant. Nice. Was this going to be Scienceville? Nah, this is just like Crapville. What is this city even doing? Just build me Big Ben. Supply lines. Scientific method. Oh my god. Okay. Huck's very peace and industrial oriented. Benevolent, open, trusting. Yeah, huge industry. And believe it or not, peace and love. Not that we're feeling a lot of peace and love from old Huck at the minute. I don't think these units want to join this battle because then these anti-tank guns will just obliterate me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. We need boats. We need them really fast. How quickly can I get some online? Too slow. Okay. These boats are our only line of defense, and we're starting to show that we don't quite have them in place as quickly as we would like. The city has just recovered its stability thanks to detaching that territory. That's made a lot of help, actually. I should have listened. Don't know why I'm defending the AI, but whatever. No, I like it, Daniel. Oh, Gallias? Question mark? I think gunner platforms would be more useful, right? Okay, is it time for me to move? And who did you vote for? Looks like a fairly solid vote for the Chinese. I'd love to get these militarist stars, though, and then go. I don't so much mind the rest of these stars, but... we just need 4 more units, and we're at war, so that feels like something I can do. Yeah, that feels like something I might be able to do next turn with these 4 units, actually. Sure, I'll revoke that garrison cost. That's a real shame. It's going to slow everything down. But I can't afford to take the stability hit, as we've seen. Maybe we find land. Start a new world. Okay. What I'm doing here is frantically trying to get some boats over here before they embark. Oh shoot, we don't have any units here either. Race these guys along from down here. There's a couple of gunners, so it should be enough. Before he started bullying me. Okay, allying me kind of screwed him. Yeah, you guys allying up against me did kind of screw me a bit. Not gonna lie. Olmec lovers could hoover that up for an extra expansionist star. Oh, I need to attach another 3 territories. Those stars are still too hard, aren't they? They fixed them and they're still too hard. It's a whole new world. It's a whole new world. Okay. Sorry. Nah, there's nothing there. Give up. It's craptastic. I'm wondering if one damaged boat should take down 4 units. I'm gonna try it, because I've got 2 more to come in next time, right? So, what I'm gonna try and do here is sink as many of these as possible. Boom. 1 unit. Whoa! Lindsay! Lindsay with the 200 knocks! And it's an orange super chat. Lindsay, thank you so much. Lindsay says, hello, Jumbo. Wanted to say hi from Norway. It's 10:50 PM here, and I've got work tomorrow. Been enjoying your Ace Light playthrough at work today. Was fun to see all the influence. Cheers. Thanks so much for dropping in and giving me that very generous super chat. Lindsay, I so appreciate it. And I'm also really glad to hear that you're finding some value out of that Ace Light run. That is one of the more enjoyable ones that I've done, actually. It probably makes my top 3 of ones that I just had the most fun with. You know, it was different, it was exciting. I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad that you are too. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, and P. Draggy followed you up with a $5 super chat. Sorry for making you sing. You did not make me sing. I chose to do that. I'm sorry for making you suffer and hear that. Padragi. P-Draggy. Padragi. Okay, let's sink this last unit and get our last military star. Thank you, Huck, for at least providing me that much. I feel comfortable now moving through to the next era because I don't think a lot of these are going to be achievable and we are rapidly approaching the end of the game. Let's just double check in case there's anything close. There is not. There's about as much fame as I'm going to get. So let's end the poll and see what democracy decided. How did democracy play out for us today? It looks to me like nearly half of the people who voted, and thank you for smashing that like button, the 120 of you who are watching live, 47% voted Chinese, 34% voted the Americans, and 17% for the Indians. I think you guys made the right call. Out of the off-meta cultures in that poll, and out of the off-meta cultures that we narrowed down to, I think that the Chinese were the right decision. Just gonna quickly pop a cheeky save in. Not because I'm gonna bounce back to it, but it's just useful for me to have saves at like different points and different levels. And now let's go Chinese. Or maybe I'm just lying to you and I'm just gonna save scum back here and go like Swedes or something. Nah, not at all. Let's go Chinese. So we're going to get plus 10% money on all of our cities. And plus 7 money on attached territories after we build the Congress. A little bit of influence per adjacent Marquez quarters. And some guardians, which, to be honest, could be useful. But we're going to need uranium, oil, and aluminium to get them. Oy vey. That might not happen. China's unique unit is overpowered. That's interesting, Space Bunny, because I've heard the opposite. So, keen to try it nonetheless. Yep, so there are all their abilities, Ludwig. Hopefully that's helpful for you. Let's jump through into China. Got a little bit of a navy back here now with some gunner platforms too, which makes me feel a little bit better about this war with Huck. However, because we're not holding one of Huck's cities this time, I think we're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna be hemorrhaging war support left, right, and center. So what we actually, unfortunately, need to try and do here is stage a siege. And I just don't know if we can take Kerma. But I think I'm obliged to try. Let's get our troops in position anyway. Bring the navy... the sorry excuse for a navy. But bring the navy over. Fame update, please. How far behind are we? Chat. I'm scared to look. But we should be keeping track of it. Yes, we should. Just let me just ease my way over. Okay, so we're at 8,000, you're at 13. I feel like we've caught up by about 1,000. But we're gonna have to have a real romper of a last era here. And you're gonna have a real slow last era. What kind of troops have you got now? A little bit of a navy. Okay, okay. Right, here we go.
The human mind.
The contemporary era. Welcome to humankind's contemporary era. I'm not sure what greatness we're going to be able to achieve. But look at this, with rockets. I mean...
Looking forward to a future which...
Looking forward to a future? Yeah, we've heard this before. Gleaming metropolises and endless factories. I suspect the outsourcing business is going to go through the roof. I expect you're right. Okay, what have you got here? Musketeers. A whole load of musketeers. I wonder if I can bait them into fighting me. What if I use these units as bait? Oh, here's our defenders. Good stuff. Although maybe we make them aggressors. Yeah, actually, we seem to be pushing the aggression a bit, so let's do that. Come on, come out into the sea, I dare you. Don't run! Oh, actually, yes do. Trap yourself. Trap yourself in this awkward little canal. Oh no, all of my units have decided to jump into the ocean and give it a go. It should be fine. But we will absolutely manual control this. We'll daisy chain our way through, immediately take the flag, block your spawn, destroy your guns, and end the round. Hopefully these units don't get, like, randomly air bombarded from some, like, battalion of bombers or something. This is kind of what I feared. What's your combat strength? 51. What's mine? 34. Yeah, we might just stick to the sea.
Let the water run.
In fact... let's just sail these guys away a bit. Just in case there's something, I can see it already. Airstrike inbound. Boom, boom, boom. Or anti-tank guns or something stupid. So let's just get them out of harm's way. This gunner is probably the only unit. Oh, these gunners are actually doing great damage to me. Let me get out of here. Oh my goodness, get out of here. We are holding the flag on round 3. And they won't have any way to get to it, so I think we win this fight. Ah, they sunk one of my units at the back. I knew they would do that! Ah, you did it, Huck. Nuke all who don't bow to you. Big mood. Hi, Stefan. Good to see you. Hey, LVV. What technology are you going for? Might be a good idea to get some military units. Absolutely. Absolutely. We also need these military stars. Getting supply lines at the moment. Bit of food, bit of city cap. Not mad at it. But I do agree. I'm gonna snake my way around the tech tree. Oh my goodness. Science? Hey, have you ever heard of this thing? It's called science. You should try it sometime. Oh my god. Olmec lovers, how are we doing? We're pumbling away on Big Ben for no reason. Let's get our unique districts online. What is that destroying? I probably shouldn't do that. Let's embrace China in all of her glory. Jump over to the capital, do the same thing. And just, like, place down, like, an adjacent Maker's Quarter where I can, because I know that these districts benefit from other districts. So I'm pretty keen to, you know, sort of grease the old wheels a bit there. Lovely. Start to get some of those Congri. I'm sure that's the plural for Congress. Start to get those Congri online. And woof, look at this go. Plus 54, not mad at that. Plus 58 up here, brilliant. 52 across the way. And then, like I say, let's just make sure that they at least have a couple of buddies next to them. Like so. Huck is, yes, Huck is the only other AI in the contemporary era. We've successfully defeated all of the rest of them, I think. So, and then Purple turns around, Lucky turns around, just like smashes me. Yeah, I think we've got them all. It's painstaking to see all these resources that I can't improve. That's a shame. Because we weren't able to choose a scientific culture and because I didn't build many research quarters. The Brazilians have completed... Oh. Okay, we need to up the aggression because the Brazilians just completed their first nuke test. Can I get a nuke in the chat? Shit. Okay. Who's this? So we've got 3 troops here. We've got 6 here, so they can take 1 and they can take 2. So we should split these up, for starters. No point having 3 armies roaming around when we can have 2. I'm really tempted to make landfall here, but I feel like that's a bad idea. What have you got? Line infantry with 60 combat strength. No! Celebrating on a sir. Science. Let's go science. See, like, this land is just begging to be pillaged. Oh, look, here's the site of the nuke test itself! And P-Draggy, with a $5 super chat says, ah!
You, what do you want?
Soldiers die. Cities burn. Perhaps we should try something smarter.
No, this will not.
I proposed in White Peace and you were like, no.
Reconsider. Now, and carefully.
How much will it cost me? 4K. Not yet.
Put me at
I can't see a missile silo, can you? Oh, the Three Sisters Plantation. Bet that's a juicy bad boy. Yeah, I can't see a missile silo here.
Greetings. My door is always open to talk.
Also, I've just had another idea. Why don't we pick on their ally? Why don't we pick on Huck's ally? We're at war with them by default. Let's just sail an army over and see what it looks like. We might roll over here and die to like a massive standing army, but we might not. I'm just putting this troop here as a show of force. Don't mess with me. Don't get any funky ideas. The last thing I need is an independence movement. You know what I mean? P. Draggy, thank you so much for that $5 super chat. I appreciate it. I need to turn them against Huck. Yeah, or take them and get stars out of them, right? Population stars. Let's go for it. I'm just going to leave one boat here to watch. And we're going to send 14 units up to Brown. See if we can hoover up some cheap population. Oh, now you want white peace.
Please take
Wasn't that a bit rich?
A good idea.
I'm actually going to refuse just because I would like to continue this fight a little bit now that I've had the idea that maybe we go for Brown and then we just sue Huck for peace if something turns up. I reckon that's the play. Alright, let's move. Naval movement is dreadful, but let's have a look and see what we've got here. What kind of strength is on this 61 pop city? Oh boy. We can take that. Let's try it. Hello! Your overlord is bullying me, so now I'm gonna come here and bully you. We'll trigger part of the siege from the sea, and the rest from land, and we'll head straight in. No movement for you. Makes you a sad boy. And where are you gonna disembark? Around here, I suppose. On your bikes. There's the flag. Pretty easy to grab. End that round, see what these peasants can do. We've caught them completely by surprise! Your pants were down, unfortunately, for you. Look at this. 70 damage, 30 damage. We bought our guns, and we're just gonna slay. Let's make landfall wherever we can. It's actually kind of awkward that way. It is a bit of an uphill battle to make landfall. Might just put this turn on auto and see what the AI would like to... Oh my god, what are you doing? See, it just makes such bad decisions. Why would you do that? Maybe it's trying to clear space? I would like to understand its thought process. Right, so we're taking more damage than we're giving because they're behind walls. But then here, we are behind the walls. I'll turn that auto-resolve off now. Because that's... I mean, it's doing fine. Like, it will win this fight, but we'll just take a few extra losses along the way that we didn't need to take. The classic. Lost a couple of gunners. We can replace them. That's fine.
A palace, a treasury, and a durable monument. Perhaps you could learn something?
Hello, I'm behind your walls. Stab. Stab. And stab. Brilliant. I sneezed. Lol. Right, so there, who did we get there? Prodigy Zig. The Persians, the industrial era Persians. I've just taken a 54 pop city. Juicy. And we've opened up a land border with Luluban as well. Oh my goodness, and the upgrades are coming in thick and fast. Let's get all of our guns and all of our swords to be better guns and better swords. These triple promoted units now have... Well, they're embarked, actually, so we can't quite see their proper combat strength. But they got 35 when they're embarked! Pretty good. What do they have when they're not at one promotion? 52. Okay, good. Good. Forward, march! Harappa, what do you want? Sure. Let's march across the land. Maybe into Luluban. Oh my goodness. I've been re-inspired and reinvigorated. I feel alive. What's this siege look like? That is a doable siege. Stability, science, or overproductive. Let's go science. It's not a lot, but it'll do. It's not much, but it'll do. And let's do it. Luluban. 91 population. Come on, baby. This time we take a more hands-off approach. We've got a lot of gunners who have just been promoted. I see planes. Oh my goodness, I see planes too. Okay. As I'm saying, we're going to stand back here. The absolute firing squad. Who can you see? I know you can see someone. Oh, apparently not. That's weird. It doesn't have the little blind eye above it, so I assumed it could see... Ah, there you go. Weird line of sight, but I'll allow it. Let's get 2 units on the flank. Try and come through here and pew 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 these ones. Oh, here's a triple promoted unit. Hide that bad boy. Okay, great. Let's hope we just don't get blown to pieces by air support. Hopefully Huck doesn't have any bombers. Brilliant shot. Look at me slay these peasants. Is that everyone? Is that the lot of ya? Oh, nearly. Pew, pew, pew. Another one bites the dust? Question mark? Let's move in. Behind these walls. Behind enemy lines. Where is this last unit? Is it an air unit or something? No, it's a draftee. Where are they hiding? Where is this one cowardly peasant hiding? I'll turn off district overview. Sorry, that's really annoying. I guess I'll just go auto and just let the boys just like swamp in. Look, there it is. There it is. We found him! Oh, how annoying. Survived one extra turn because of that hiding peasant. However, there is a most wonderful military victory. Another city hoovered into the control of the Empire. Huck is falling. Huck is falling. This city was undefended by Huck. This city, we wouldn't have been able to take, right? Look at this. Oh my goodness, wait, this is a fight? Why? What's going on here? I see some anti-tank units? What is this? The Siege of Quabulwayo. I don't even know where Quabulwayo is. I'm assuming it's... Oh, well, here's the border. It must be this? Is this Quabulwayo? Oh, yeah, it is. Look, there are the peasants. Okay, just gonna endure for a turn. What's the war support look like? -8 from recent loss. -4 from one city occupied by opponent. Okay. How much are you losing? -6 per turn. So 6 5s are 30. So you are 5 turns away from capitulation. Wonder if I want to trigger this manually. We've only got draftees here and a boat and 2 little Zulu guys. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but let's try it. Oh, brilliant. So we've just got one boat here. This Venetian arsenal's gonna do the Lord's work and try and take out these units that are stranded at sea. Oh no! Get out of here, weirdo! I agree, Orange. Hide this user, remove this user. It wouldn't be a Humankind live stream without some hot girls and boys entering the chat. Can we get 7 more likes to celebrate hot girls and boys entering the chat? I know we can do it. I have no guns left here, which is a real shame. But maybe the Brazilians will do nothing? Oh, I really don't like those anti-tank guns there. Let's march our way through, see if we can help things out. Come on. That's it. Off you go. Absolutely stomp our way through Lulu Barn. What's going on here? They're taking their turn and they're probably bombarding this city from range with their artillery, I imagine. That's a shame. Looks like fleeing all of your units back to your city as well. Not mad at that. Especially because that leaves the flag undefended, so I might be able to snake the flag and technically win this battle. The Brazilians are still playing. This is the longest battle of all time. What are you even thinking about? We'll come back to it. We have to come back to it. Oh my goodness, look, I've got uranium now. Yes! I have no idea what it is, but I'm farming it nonetheless. Okay. Brazilians are playing. Are they? Has this glitched out? It might have. Anyone got any bright ideas? Maybe if I come over here and build some districts? Don't mind me, just building an empire. Might need to do a reload. Might need to do a reload. Alright, let's load up this turn. To be fair, that's not too bad. Made it through most of the game without having to do that, I think. So, yeah, not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Let's reload in. Oh, Bry Guy, welcome along. I just happened to look over at the chat and a thing hasn't popped up yet, but Bry Guy 7197 just donated a $5 super chat and said, what did I miss? So we are now in the contemporary era. We finished up with Zulu in the industrial. We're actually doing a pretty good job militarily. We've got a vassal, a vassalage liege ship relationship going on here with, why can't I think of this color? Purple. So we're kind of working as one. And we're actually doing a great job at pushing Huck back. Huck declared war on us and we said, Huck no, and decided to push through ourselves and take some of Huck's cities. However, Huck has retaliated down on this front. So we've just had to reload, and we hit 100 likes at the same time! You must be my lucky charm. Your $5 super chat must be my lucky charm. Thank you so much. Give me back Sayap. Frickin' Sayap, man. What a place. I should probably attach Sayap, actually. Thanks for reminding me about Sayap. Let's attach Sayap to Olmec lovers. Om nom nom. And we should probably attach this one too. Or I mean, technically we could make it its own city, but that feels stupid. So let's attach this up to anybody? You. Om nom nom. Great, an expansionist star. Brilliant. Money on harbour, no. Industry for makers quarters, arguably not actually even that useful. 2 food per farmers, 1 farmer's slot. Meh. We'll leave that as is. Sorry, you were like, give me Sayap, and I was like, yoink, hoovers up into own empire. Okay, so this battle is the battle that caused it to glitch. Let's try and manually resolve it again. End deployment. Deploy this boat as soon as we can. Here come the Here come the... Oh. Maybe I should withdraw these peasants, because otherwise they're just in the firing line. And they don't really need to hold these tiles, because the AI can't jump up onto these tiles anyway. Right? So, let's move these guys back. Deploy and sink a gun. Oh no. Huck's playing properly. Being bombarded from all sides. Shoot that gunner and just eep our way back. Speaking of eep... Oh, I do need to hold these coastal tiles, though. Might try and sneak this unit out here. Retreat. 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 Get back to your homes and loved ones. Ah, there goes my boat. We need more boats. Boats are our only way to win. Oh shoot, this city is within range, so we can't build them there. Whew, Huck has given it back to me. Okay, I see you. Let me get a harbour wabam right here, and then quickly reinforce with... How much is a man of war going to cost me? 10k. Love it. Man of war and a galleass. Man of War and 2 galleass. Sigh. Brilliant. This is really not brilliant. Okay, cool. But that's going to wait till next turn. So, we might have a chance to still maybe salvage this. I'm not sure. What do I want to do with these gunners? In a way, it almost makes... Oh, it does make sense to keep pushing south, but I don't want to run into this, because this will just wreck me. These anti-tank guns, I cannot fight them. So I think, actually, what we might do is something a little bit more risky, and actually head towards this city, and see if we can take this off their ally. Right? We've got to pick on the weak people here, and try and just hold off the strong one. So let's do that. Assault. Manual battle. What are we versing now? Hopefully just some peasants. Yep, cool. Let's just weaken them all a bit so that they deal less damage. Just spread some love in. Get right up in their grill, I reckon. Hey, girl. Okay, cool. Probably don't attack with this guy. It's not bad, but we won't. See what kind of damage we take in return. It should be nothing. It should be nothing. Gotta pick on the weak bit. Don't quote me. How are we on fame? Well, we haven't really done a lot to gain any, have we? But as soon as we win this war, we might. Cool. Alright, there's another free take. So we'll hoover that up. Wonder if we can take Brown out. We nearly could have, if it wasn't for this one being kind of awkward. How's the war going?
Greetings from me and my people.
Okay. Still okay. Can we, like, sue for peace with Brown separately? No, we can't. And their war support is acting separately, too. So it's gonna be really awkward, actually. I'm very much not looking forward to seeing how this war score thing's gonna play out. I think it's gonna be super awkward and really weird and divided and... but we shall see. Oh, no. I didn't click the spawn. Please. Tell me I'm an idiot. I've accidentally spawned them all the way up here. See you, Lindsay! Beating up the little brother. Yeah, literally. That's it, Pete. Literally. Since you... Oh, it's not that I won't look at fame. Jeez, Daniel. There you go. There it is. Alright. Okay. I will never be a won'ter. Maybe a don'ter. I'm more of a don'ter than a won'ter. I think. What am I talking about? Either way. Move those units. Oh, this is awkward AF. Oh, the anti-tank guns. No. No, please. Do not make landfall. Please do not make landfall. Okay. Okay. Good. Maybe I can bait them with this Zulu. Probably shouldn't. Let's not do that. Okay. See you, Stefan. Enjoy your league. Work on some air defenses or nukes. P-Draggy, we are so far away from nukes on the tech tree. But I agree. But we also need to get our military stars. Don't forget about that. We need fame. And we need military stars as one crucial part of that fame. So it's absolutely worth still skirmishing. I'm just hoping that this navy can get here before they start to make too much landfall. They've made landfall on this island. Okay. I see you. My peasants are just holding out in the center of this island. Hold strong, boys. Hold strong. Okay, another turn survived. Brilliant. Turn 250. Military coordination has been researched. Feel like we probably should have had that a while ago, but good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so they are refusing to make landfall. I mean, to be fair, they really can't do it except for this one spot. So they might be like, oh, I don't want to send a unit here because it's going to get bombarded. That could be what they're thinking. It's quite a difficult island to make landfall on. However, if they just pushed it, they would have made it, probably. Now I'm going to try and reinforce with these. My new fleet! Look at these big boys. Big boys. Fire! Win! And call me when you get back. Okay, note to self, don't move to that tile. These guys are doing absolute work. Okay, note to self, don't move to that tile. I'm going to have to be reinforcing an army like this every turn, because they're just being sunk too quickly. Let's just stall out here with this boat, I reckon. Flee out to the hinterlands. I'm just not entirely sure. Yeah, this is just going to be an awkward stalemate. I've got my flag, so that's all that matters. And the battle rolls on into turn 3 of 3, I believe. Who shot me there? Oh my god, stop. Okay, well, there goes that boat. Time for some more boats. Lucky I've got a lot of money, so boats are not a problem. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd rather be spending my money on other things. But I'll allow it. There's 2 more for next turn. Brilliant. And for now, we just turtle in place, hold the high ground. We're safe from bombarding thanks to all these cliff faces, I believe. It's the geography that's saving me here. Oy vey. Okay. End round again. Lovely. Do we have any other fights that we're meant to be pursuing this turn? I believe we do. Oh, that's the worst territory to take of all time. But actually a unit of guns is probably the best unit to do it. So let's try that. In that round. In that turn. Brilliant. You know the narrator's gonna be like, this is the longest battle of all time. 5 out of 6. Lol. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Wait. I think you're supposed to offer me things. Ah, here we go. Right, so my war score was 144. I reckon I'll probably take Harappa, because that was a big city. So let's hoover up Harappa, and unfortunately we can't get Nemossos, but we can get a territory that was attached to Harappa. So let's do that. Force that surrender. Oh my god, look at all these grievances.
I can no longer
Hey, you want to
watch
trade?
people die.
Fine.
Let us formalize
Have it your way.
mutual appreciation.
I demand that you trade with me.
It would shame even vultures.
Okay, so there's the war wrapped up with Huck. There's an agrarian star for us because we picked up Harappa, a 50 population city! It's brought us up within our city cap as well, which is fantastic. These are Chinese rebels. The strangest Chinese rebels you've ever seen. Love that it's actually the Chinese flag though, that's cool. Huck lost? Shockface? Yeah, we destroyed him. Destroyed him. I'm just going to train a little standing army here in Harappa before I do anything else. I think that's a good idea. My boats can stay put. And this army, where is Huck going to attack us from next? That's the question on everybody's faces. I think I should probably bounce back through to friendly territory just in case. Oh, this is friendly territory. Ha ha ha! Brilliant. And this army will, I suppose, have to come back to base. Ah! I'm trapped in a foreign land. It's alright. I think if you path through to your own land, it will move through. I hope. I hope. Okay, let's position up on this hill. And just stay there. Hi, can I have open borders, please?
Really enjoy
Oh, you're them and they're you. Oh no! Man, it's bots are us today. Okay, there's some merchant stars. Good, good. Game ends in 46 turns. Right, so I need to kill 2 more units to get gold there. Attaching territories is impossible. Ace Light Stars is going to be impossible. Builder Stars we can do. Agrarian I'm hoping we'll be able to do, but I'm not sure. And then money. This is a fairly slim list of things here. Let's go combat strength. Wait, did I just get nuked? Oh my goodness, that terrified me. There was a nuke pop up and I was like, Huck, please no.
Compared to this 20 territory behemoth, most other cities should be referred to as neighborhoods.
What? He just say 20 territory behemoth? I assume he wasn't talking about me.
You have our greetings.
Welcome. I am listening. So speak.
You are oppressing my people. You're oppressing my people. You're oppressing my people.
Don't you understand? I will not ignore what you have done without it. Don't you understand that this is not a negotiation?
The Brazilians have sent me a crisis diffusal proposal. Both empires will withdraw their demands and normalize relations. I refuse.
Once again,
And I refuse your demands.
you show.
Basically, I'm the biggest douche ever, and I'm like, no. I will not settle for anything less than your destruction. So let's train up all those units. Let's upgrade all those units. D's units. I think I lost my other army, didn't I? Oh, they're just awkwardly floating around here where I can't upgrade them. And I can't get them out because I'm literally trapped in this tiny ocean unless I declare war on you. Or get open borders from you, but you won't give me open borders, probably. So we're just going to have to wait. Hold the line. Crisis diffusal never works anyway. I am the warmonger. You're right. Vassalage, conquest by another name. There's a 6-unit army. There is indeed. Okay, this should have generated us enough war support. Oh, I would really like it if he would go to war with me. But I don't mind being the aggressor. I would just prefer not to wage war against the Brazilians right now. Alright, let's keep ending these turns. I'll sweep up these rebels quite easily. In fact, let's just do that with this army while it's just standing here doing not a lot. See those airplanes flying around? Oh boy. Yep, fight me. Fight me on the beaches. The Chinese rebels should fall. And also give me some military stars, so it's not a bad thing. A little bit of training for our army as well. We like it. We like it a lot. And let's be real, it's a bloodbath. Quickly squash that rebellion. Get my militarist stars. You know, for a run that really had no intention of being a militarist run, you gotta respect the gold militarist stars, right? Almost right the way through. How good. We're gonna get our gold merchant stars as well. We need to push for population stars, I think. Which means taking cities at this point. And expanding as well, right? Let's get another army here of... I mean, I can't go wrong with more guns. Maybe an Impy as well. Seeing as the Impy are good against units that are, well, stronger than I am, which tends to be a lot of units. Let's get the Impy. Upgrade, upgrade. Brilliant. And march these units here. So these units are ready to take this city, and then hopefully walk through and take that one again. These units will strike Luluban, and hopefully take that. The only difficult point is going to be this city and these units. To get around that, I think we have to go big navy. So... oh, I did also just spy... what was that? That was a resource that needs to be connected. Some copper? Ah, some coal. My mistake. I was going to say, surely we're not still building copper. Okay, cool. Science investing overproductive or science and protests? Let's go science and protests. Need to try and tick up a bit. Get these upgrades down. Demands refused. Your demands have been refused and your empires will go to war. War it is. War it shall be. Little do you realize, I came prepared this time. Do you also stream on Twitch? Not at the same time, no, but I do have a secret Twitch channel. Ooh. What is the Chinese specialty building? It provides us with gold and influence for the most part. I think it's the, what's it called? The Congress. Morgan! Hey, good to see you, Morgan! Long time no see, friend. I'd love to see more nuance and religious victory in Civ 6. Yeah, totally agree with you there, Pete. Right, let's manual this and use our guns. Hopefully they don't have guns. Oh my god, they do. Conscripts? Eesh. Okay, this is a little closer than I might have liked. I'm not gonna lie. gonna try and keep my distance from the walls if I can. Yeah, I mean, they're not great. Like, they are still peasants, but they're peasants with guns. So, they're a little bit more scary to me. However, they did just step away from that flag, so I might move toward that. Cool. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, no need to apologize for being on holiday, Morgan. I hope you had a great holiday. Feel Blitz and Fast don't give me enough time in the late game. I agree. I agree. Although Blitz is still holding... for me, Blitz mode is still holding this thing over me because I haven't been able to, like, sort of meaningfully beat Blitz mode without having the difficulty lower than I would normally play it on. Stabbity stabbers. Nice. Let's take care of these ones that are outside the walls first, I think. Pew pew pew! Nice. Another peasant down. So far we haven't taken any losses, but we've got some boys who are fairly weak. Like this double promoted gunner that is surrounded. Rip. Oh my goodness, not rip? Fantastic. Okay, next warfront is over here. So we need our navy, which Olmec lovers are working on, question mark? Just gonna have to send these two in. Oh, Morgan, thank you for the czars. I appreciate the 14 czars. Thank you so much, Morgan. Thank you so much. So good to see you. Oh, look, these units are just begging to be destroyed. Look at them in the ocean. I've got nothing to capitalize on it. Ah! Oh, yes, and we're going to do this siege this turn as well. Holy freaking moly. Okay. Whew. Right, let's get units deployed either side of this cliff face, because this cliff face is going to be kind of awkward. Cool. And all of their units appear to be there, but maybe not. Let's find out. Send 4 units that way, and 4 units that way. This impy can actually carry out a reasonable attack, so we'll do it. Try and focus fire one of their units down. Nice. Go up on that hill, I guess. That's actually quite a good spot. Fire at the enemy. Good. So who are we versing? We're versing peasants, but they're peasants without guns. For some reason, Huck does not have armed peasants with guns. You've still got meat cleavers. Whereas your crappy toady does have guns. Interesting. Wow, that was a sweeper of a victory over Luluban. Let's continue to push through in that case. Oh, shoot. Look, here comes one anti-air gun. Okay, so it's just one anti-tank gun, sorry, and then 5 units. We can probably beat those. Is that everything for this turn? My goodness, what a turn. Hey, I'm just going to take a super quick break, about 1 minute. Maybe 1.5 minutes if those are counting. And I'll be right back. Don't go away. Oh, I'm back, but I was talking to myself. I was... okay, well, gonna have to say those things again. Peace and love, Huck. I hear you, but I have to fight you. What speed do you usually choose, and how long do you usually play? I feel like normal takes forever. I feel like normal's pretty quick, actually. But yeah, usually I like normal, although the slower speeds are better. So Rubio, why not use it as a tool for channel growth? Yeah, it's not a terrible idea. Twitch isn't a very good platform for growing on. I've tried it before and had little success. So that's why. The second reason, and it's a more technical and boring reason, is that both the YouTube Partner Program and the Twitch Partner Program do have some conditions. I'm not fully across them, but my understanding is like I shouldn't live stream to both platforms at the same time as a YouTube partner because that could upset YouTube. And I don't want to upset YouTube, obviously. So yeah, that's why. I also prefer my Twitch channel to be something that I'm less interested in Twitch as a platform, to be honest, as well. And so I prefer it to be kind of like a secret thing where I go from time to time and just stream these random little games. It's like a fun side project. But your point's well taken, Sir Rubio, and I am considering putting more effort into that in future. I definitely am. Oh, Ben! Hey! Ben Omby! Good to see you! Ben with a $20 super chat says, hello all! And all say hello to you, Ben. Getting off work and ready to watch Jumbo dominate. We'll be watching silently from the road. By the way, what side of the road do you drive on in New Zealand? We drive on the right side, which is the left side. Yeah. The correct side. We drive on the left side of the road. How long in hours do you take for a game, Jumbo? Thinking blitz and fast spoiled my dopamine industry-fueled brain. Yeah, no, I totally feel that, Morgan. I totally feel that. On stream, a normal game can take me sort of anywhere between 4 and 8 hours. Privately, though, I can get through it in about half that time. Run! This is good now that we're behind these walls. These guys have been distracted. The flag's been cleared. My name is Ben, so every time he does that I think about me. You just weave from one lane to the other as the spirit moves you. Yeah, we don't actually have cars in New Zealand. That's the real truth. I'm like, driving? Huh? That's not true. Well, is it? You be the judge. I actually don't need to be behind these walls. So as much as I was shouting those walls as praises, I think I might just pop back this way. Oh! No, we lost a double promoted gunner. Sad times. This is a really close fight. I'm gonna have to distract them by coming back over to this wall again. Yikes. Are you Maori? No, I'm not. No. I'm from Uzbekistan. Fire, fire, fire! Consolidate the forces. Fire the guns. What I should do probably is actually move into a better position here. I balls that up. maybe I send this guy in as cannon fodder. Feels bad. Get in there. Distract some people. I'm not really from Uzbekistan. I'm sorry, I was joking. It wasn't even a funny joke. Target's out of my line of sight. Now we can see them. Oh, we're just not doing enough damage! I can't believe it, I'm gonna lose this siege. What the heck? We were so favored to win. Okay. I don't even know what the alternative plan here is. Run away from the city walls and bait them out? And then shoot them? I guess that's the plan. To achieve that, though, I'm gonna need some reinforcements. Here's some I prepared earlier. Wink. Let's send maybe 2 gunners. Maybe 3 gunners. Let's send 3 gunners as reinforcements. Should have done that a while ago. Do I want to revoke the civic now? I feel like we probably don't need to. Let's refuse that. Single bombard field cannon would make that much easier. You're so right. You're so right. Ocean Army? Ocean Army! Wait, no, we got those. How did I forget about the Ocean Army? I'm such an idiot. Oh my god, I'm the world's largest idiot. Why do you even watch me? Thank you so much. I forgot they were there in their entirety. And that completely changes this plan now too. Let's march up on this border. Bring these gunners back. We don't need them up there because we got that Ocean Army. What is this? I don't think this is a battle I wanted to trigger particularly. Oh no! Huck's got main battle tanks! This is a disaster. I almost should have retreated from this one. On the bright side, my one little warrior here. Aww. The battle isn't large enough for me to get my boats out. I really wish I actually just didn't even deploy them. Okay, that's a mess. That's a mess. You're blocking your own unit spawn. I know, how good. Surprise! From the seas I emerge! You thought you had me pegged. Think again. Think well and truly again. They're like, gulp. Audibly gulps. But there we go. Let's close this one out. Cool. Alrighty, sweep that one and start to make our way through. Whew. Oh, these guys. Shoot. Let's try and see what Huck's got going on here and what we can destroy or pillage or something. Oh. That's a fight we technically lose, but we do have some extra troops. It'll be a close call. Oh, I don't want to fight this. I don't want to lose my boats. I wish you could retreat during a battle. Okay. It's fine, because we didn't technically lose a territory, so it's not the end of the world. But we do, of course, now need to rebuild the fleet! Rebuild the fleet! Oh my goodness! Quickly now, here's our opportunity. Sail a couple of boats over from either side as these anti-tank guns make their way into the waters. I'm very keen to ensure they don't make it out the other side. Boom, 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 boom. There's some more boaties. Some more boaty boys. Boaty McBoatface, as it were. Didn't lose my territory yet. Don't you shade me. Unit production. Yeah. How you doing, Harappa? Kind of seems weird that we have a Harappa here that doesn't have a lot of food. I'm gonna get some forts along the coastline there eventually. Probably never, but... I'm sieging this. Oh wow, it's the last brown one. Oh no, they've got all these up here. How did they... Oh, I fought for those last time, didn't I? Yeah, we're repeating the old 1-2 trickaroo here. Okay, right, back down to Browntown. This is a tough fight. Oh my god, it's just gunfire everywhere. Look at this! What is this ginormous thing? They have an 8-stack army. It is amazing terrain to defend from, isn't it? Look at this. These ridges. I mean, it's going to hinder my line of sight a bit, but look at that. Like, what an angle. Pew! Can you see anyone? Apparently not. Well, that's a bit annoying. Defend with the MP and then see if we can shoot some guns down at these guys. Yes! Look at that! Brutal. This is a bit brutal for me in return, though, here. This low-lying bit, you know, like, these guys are gonna get great shots at me. So, what we might try and do is sort of tactically withdraw back a bit. I know, there's a first for everything. Just hold back like that, I reckon. And then this one, annoyingly can't see anybody, and I probably don't want to move it. I might just put it on the flag. Okay, this is good. I feel like we're in a slightly better position, where our positioning is at least even with theirs. Wow, that elephant! What a shot. Okay, we need to get this unit the heck out of Dodge. To be honest, this impy could probably swap with this gunner. Yeah. Maybe bring this one up to get ready to replace that. And then we'll just keep grinding on this side. In fact, it would be quite useful if we had a replacer over here too. Cool. Okay, that was a good round. The elephants are moving into this low ground to try and push the aggression on me, and that's what I really want to see. Next stream, pacifist run. Yeah, maybe we do like a foodie pacifist run. I don't know, it could be kind of fun. See if we can do that foodie run again. Let's take out this elephant, because this is ugly. Well, it's actually quite beautiful, but, like, it's a pretty cool design unit. Look at that. Civ, eat your heart out. Might be time to do the old swapperoo here. Such a shame about this line of sight, but really not a lot I can do about it. Move on to this high ground for next turn. Whew! This is a tough one. This is probably the toughest one we've had yet in terms of just how close it is. Oh, hold on. Upgrades are plenty up here. We'll do them next turn. There's a builder star. Love to see it. Let's push this fight as well. This one looks much easier for us to take. We're a little bit sort of awkwardy low ground though. I should have triggered the fight up here. But that's okay. We'll just fire from a distance. Do what guns do best. So much fighting! I'd hate to be that elephant so loud right next to my ears. Oh, too true, too true. Was not expecting continuing beyond this game unless... Lol, not unless Jumbo's doing a Mad Lad Saturday run. It is Sunday for me, yeah. Yeah, Sunday morning. Sunday morning. Sleepy Sunday. These units are very tough, aren't they? Behind their walls. Brown cities are very hard to take because of these conscripts. These home guard conscripts are actually really good. Like, super competitive with my units. Which is saying something. That one's out of a fort. That one's just begging to be shot down at, though. I don't want to lose this triple promoter, so we're going to try and sneak him out. Do a couple of shots there. Let's, how are we doing for my freaking siege units? I really want trench warfare. Probably, realistically, before we do that rush, we should get trench warfare. Yeah. What's the vassal's persona again? Is it particularly militaristic compared to Huck? Let's have a look. Actually, that's a really good question, Let Lucky. Let's have a look-see. Please make an agrarian start run. Yeah, I think we should try that. I like that. We'll talk about it once this game concludes. About where we move next. So Brown is a doctor, pioneer, turtleish aggregator who's benevolent, careful, and wary. So not overly specialized, actually. I feel like a howitzer would go a long way. Let's get two of them. Feels a bit outdated, but I think it will go a long way in helping us with this fight. +1 from proximity state as attacker. Not quite even sure what that was trying to say. +1 proximity state. Okay. Sure. I reckon we get down here, up in their grill. Yeah, really give them a good stabbing. I'm having to retreat back a little bit. I'm just taking too many hits. But also, as they step out of their like fortifications, it becomes a bit easier for me. See that damage? Boom. Stab. Hello? Unit? I know you can move there. There you go. Yeah, I'm just gonna withdraw back a bit and wait for reinforcements, question mark? Whew. A little bit stretched, a little bit stretched. Yes, yes, Daniel, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Oh, no! I've just lost the flag in the last turn. That's just my bad. I'm an idiot. I can at least go out swinging. Yikes. Yikes, that was a really awkward siege. Let's regroup with our tail between our legs and try that one again. Nationhood. Finally. Okay, there's a double promoted howitzer, which is pretty good. What is going on here? Oh, shoot. Where'd that howitzer go? There it is. Could really use you right about now. Right about now, it's On the bright side, this unit was able to embark, but those two weren't, so I'll plink those in the sea. How's my fame looking? Not great. Fighting across the canal. Across the river. No! Oh, you brave boys. They took back Luluban just like that.
You're unwelcome. Speak quickly.
My people bleed. My fields burn. And I presume you do no better.
I don't like...
Oh my god, this battle as well. The poor howitzer spawned in the wrong place, so it can't come in and reinforce here. Which is kind of awkward. However, we'll absolutely brutalize these ones that have stepped out of their fields. Pew! Might actually still be able to take this one. Naval at the left. Yeah, we'll sortie with these guys. Because they're pretty easy takes, I reckon. Stand in that fort. Yeah, cool. In that deployment. Here's a whole load of boats, and wabamo. Wabamo. Thank you, Mamo. Really? You can't see those? I know you can. Boom! Here's the Navy. The great Chinese Navy. Coming in to save the day. I don't think so. Whew. Absolutely stop that attack in its tracks. Good save, good save. There's fog around those coasts. Them damn foggy coasts. Boom. Nice. A sweeping victory at sea to protect our main city. Probably shouldn't just attack this with a howitzer, although it's very tempting. Whew, okay, we're starting to win this siege now, so if I just play it right, we should be okay. Another one down. Another one bites the dust. Okay. We should walk into their walls now that they're open, actually. Let's do that. Oh shoot, that's that turnover. What a long siege. These units are trapped in no man's land. Get out of there! We do not want to siege this, we just kind of want to walk through it, you know? These poor guys are going to get brutalized, I would say. walk onto this space, turn around, fire down into that low ground. We'll run around this way and try and flank in behind. Those 2 units are too weak to enter, really. But we could bring them in and do like a suicide run if we have to. Like, they could come in and finish that unit, for example. Oh, they can actually shoot that unit. Nice, we nearly did it. In behind enemy lines is exactly where we need to be. Let's beeline for the flag. That should scare them toward it, I imagine. Yeah, see, now they're like, uh-oh, we lost the flag! But it's too late. Victory is mine. Brilliant. Whew! But my eye is literally built for peace, love, and alliances. That it's in a war is hilarious. Yeah, well, we need to really see the statistics at the end of this game, don't we, Gareth Huck, to see really exactly what happened. When did you snowball? Where did you snowball? How did you snowball? And why? I reckon it was your religion and some kind of early war. I don't want to fight this tank. I just want to leave. Just let me leave, you be. Oh, dear. The howitz just waiting for some friends. Here are some friends I prepared earlier. Oh, dear. There's another star. That's good. Okay, Invasion Force Delta Beta Alpha Charlie Dingo Foxtrot is still surviving all this time later. Go you. No one has movement because I combined them. Stupid, 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 but it is what it is. Let's head down this way with this one. See what we can scope out along the coastline, huh? Oh, that boat sunk before I could sink it. You're the #1 polluter. Let's have a look at the pollution. Ooh, lots of polluters now. Not really enough pollution to actually be scared of it though, isn't it? You literally don't have seafaring mastery. What strategy have you played? Ooh. Okay. Luluban. Probably too tough of a nut to crack. Who else can I pick on? I could move up here and take this city off the Australians. The Australians? Strozenstein, the Flaming Crows, that's a lot of Australians. But I'm not sure whether I want to do that. Let's try it anyway. How's the war support going? This is tricky.
Please.
War against the Pacifist Empire, -1 per turn. And I've got -1 for declaring war. Brazilians have sent me a white peace proposal. Absolutely, Lucas.
This is pleasing. I am contented.
It was hard to see a world where I would win that war, given there are tanks and so forth steaming through Luluban. I think suing for peace was the right move. Frankly, I think we're actually, sadly, going to take the L here. I don't think there's any possible way to catch up now. I think I've exhausted all of my options. And we might just have to wave the white flag. What do you guys think, actually? What I'll do is I'll increase tensions again in case we want to yeet straight back into another war.
Let us
See, like,
formalize our
Huck still won't
negotiation.
accept my stuff,
You are aware
so I can
that
still
am
push
not
demands.
for my-
So I'll increase that up again, but I don't know. I just don't like our chances. The Japanese have built a space station. Okay. So if I get these troops ready to fight again, so they kind of want to be back out this way, just in case. Probably need you hooked up with the rest of the fleet. You, howitzer, belong to an army of units right here, which are trying to connect with you, so that's fine. Good evening. Yes, peace. Gareth? Going to space?
You want to annoy me?
Stop it! And can you please just trade with me?
This does very little to placate me. Try harder.
I am angry, and this does little. You are doing things that would shame even Volt.
Maybe we should fight Gareth. We don't have any borders with Gareth. That's the awkward thing. I mean, these cities are oh my god, that looks ripe for the taking. Thing is, with Huck breathing down my neck every 2 seconds, I can't afford to.
Now's a bad moment. I withdraw my...
What is it forcing me to do here? My demands have been refused. Fine. Have it your way, Gareth. You asked for it. You want to go to space? You think you're pretty cool? Huh? Tough guy? Going to space? You're pretty cool, don't you? Where can I get some units? Whoa, 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 whoa. Cool. Alright, what I'm going to do is just, like, train up the best units I can, which are not very good units, but I'm going to train up a couple of armies.
Too late. There will be no discussions, no arguments, only war.
What's going on with this
I would not
grievance?
put myself in this position if I feared the consequences.
This is still bugged out. Like, it won't let me end turn. See? Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Big brain moves. Turn off mandatories? What do you mean, Huck? Just declare war and immediately surrender. Should there not be an option here for me to be like, no? Save, reload. Turn off mandatories and settings or save, reload. Gareth was buying things from me and you ruined it. Right. UI settings enable mandatories off. What does it mean when it says mandatories? Like, is that referring to peace or like what is that? What is that about? Right, the race is on. As we know, Gareth's going to space. I'm just gonna see if I can just like end this turn, basically, just to not have to deal with awkward negotiations not going my way. Send these units out of here. Oh, the Brazilians have almost researched all the techs anyway. Uh-oh. Of course you have! Guerrilla warfare's been unlocked. Never fear. We just took an artillery strike. Ooh! How dare you! I've got this unit trapped in their lake and they're bombarding it with artillery. Oh, feels bad, man. Bum bum. Oh, the poor Big Ben. Let's see if we can smash out a Big Ben. What does this look like? Actually looks in our favor now. Okay, cool. Make our way down here. Stuff that prevents you from finishing a turn. City's not building. Right. You have to move your army or skip. Or you have to do an action. Ah, gotcha. So it's essentially like it forces end turn. You can end turn without having to do the required actions. I see. That's quite nice. You should probably just have that on by default because I don't need my handheld quite that much. Or I say that. Is that true? Maybe that's untrue. What's our pollution look like? We're actually fine for pollution. Everyone always complains about pollution. I don't know if I've ever had a game end from pollution. Even before it was patched, I feel like I just didn't. Like, I've just never had a game where pollution's been an issue. Probably because I purposefully try and avoid mainstream cultures in a lot of my streams, I guess. Hey, but don't worry, we just figured out how propellers work, which has allowed my fleet to be upgraded like there's no tomorrow. So let's smash that out. We can actually also use a bit of gold to get a bit of extra fame by absorbing cities together, right? So let's merge Olmec lovers with the capital. Watch this turn into absolute anarchy. Actually not terrible. Not terrible. Let's finish up the Bourbon in what is now a fairly chunky capital city. I'm surprised I didn't get any kind of expansionism for that. Like, come on, surely. I just spent a whole load of money and created a oh, this is our last turn! I'm so interested to see the stats. I'm so interested to see the stats of this game. Let's end it.
You have built.
No joke, the Ironclad is OP. It's a big upgrade. Love it. I don't know how you're polluting 1,000, Lucky. The empire we've built from tribe to titan is a credit of exemplary leadership, apparently. A great part of our legacy is the remarkable equilibrium with which we created it. And we will be remembered for our balance. You're right. Bring on the stats. Okay, so unfortunately, we ranked second place. Second place to the mighty Huckleberry, who absolutely romped home. Look at that. Look at that best era. Your final era, man, you just went boom, 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 boom. Let's have a look and see what you did and what we did. And we'll probably skip the rest. So, just to reflect on our journey, we had a reasonable Neolithic era. Not a great one in terms of stars, to be fair. Maybe we got off on the wrong foot. But then we smashed through as the Assyrians and we got a few different golds. We're feeling a bit better. In the classical era, we got some more gold stars. Again, not quite as many as I would have liked with the Axumites. They were quite fun, actually. I'd recommend you try them. Then we went the Ghanaians. They had a nice synergy with the culture before them, and I think that's reflected again in some good gold stars. Take note of those military stars. How about that? The Venetians, this was a very lackluster era, actually. This was one where we fell behind a bit. The Zulu, Interestingly, one of our greatest eras. Again, military stars and gold stars, all day baby. And then finally we went through into the contemporary era. Not a bad one for us, we got a little bit of fame, but we just weren't able to turn the tide on that war. Now, we'll also, I don't normally do this, but I think we should also look at Huck's game. So, Huck had a very similar start, but looks like you got your people. Then you went through as the Nubians and got your merchant stars, but not many others. You stayed as the Nubians as the classical era, and boy did that pay off! Look at that fame! Boom, boom, boom! Gold stars everywhere! Make note of that. Classical era was huge for you. Medieval era, oh my goodness, look at you completing all of your fame. I think at this point you had a massive empire supported by a strong religion and a couple of vassalizations along the way. Your early modern era, not so great with the Haudenosaunes. Again, the industrial era, oh no, you got quite a bit of fame here actually. Yeah, you got heaps. Heaps and heaps. And then smashed out the contemporary era for another 2000-ish fame. It was around this point somewhere, that, actually it was the 2 to 3. It was the 2 to 3. Let's have a look. Venetians, you were too busy trying to conquer me. Yeah, that medieval era was nuts. So let's have a look, see here. In terms of your fame, actually you really rocketed off in sort of era 2 and 3. And then, interestingly, stagnated. Well, you didn't stagnate, but you didn't really grow that rapidly. Like, we sort of grew at the same pace. But it was this jump. Let's have a look at religion. So yeah, everyone just sort of jumped on board with your religion, but then, I mean, it's showing as my line, but it was yours. Look, everyone just went, yep, 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 and hoovered into your religion. Food, you went astronomical a bit later. Industry, looks like a fairly normal industry graph, although that's a pretty steep jump in era 2. Money, I won the money game, thank goodness. Science, you snowballed, and I failed miserably. Influence was fine. Stability, don't look too closely around turn 160, but otherwise it's okay. Population, you would have just skyrocketed. And here again, I think our second weak point. We didn't pick up the pops, and we almost never picked up the pops. We just trailed along with the losers. We didn't have enough jobs. Research, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Trade, big on trade when we were at peace, not so much when we were at war. And militarily, you were very strong as well. Yet we managed to hold our own. And even in terms of cities, we were fairly even. So it wasn't the fact that we didn't have enough cities, it was the fact that they maybe weren't filled with people and jobs as much as they should be. Either way, congratulations, Huck. GG, absolutely agree with all the GGs in the chat. Wow, Welshman's pretty hot, says the 42nd Prodigy. Look out, Gareth. It was the medieval era that they dominated. This was a great game. This was really fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. And that transcend. You staying as the Nubians. That really helped you out. Oh, my pleasure. Thank you so much. If anyone else would like to send me their personas, please do. Sending them to me on Twitter is the easiest way. I'm fairly responsive over there, so that should be fairly easy for you to do. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up the stream here. I usually stream tomorrow. Like, it's my Monday morning, so it's your sort of Sunday afternoon, Sunday night for a lot of you. That tends to be my stream time, but I've done 2 days in a row already, and you're probably sick of me. So I'll just quickly throw a little poll in. Should we do tomorrow, which will be around 8 to 9 p.m. GMT on Sunday, which for me is my Monday morning? Or should we give it a miss? Maybe leave it for a day. Maybe you can't do tomorrow, or you just don't want me to. I don't mind. But yeah, do let me know. I'll just quickly throw that in. Wow, what a game. Never sick of me? I don't know about that, Lee Lucky. Persona's sexy F? Yeah, you got that right, Gareth. But yeah, tomorrow is my normal stream day, so I'd be willing to maybe do a longer stream. Maybe we play on slow speed. We could try that agrarian run again. If we do it on a slower speed, it might be a little bit easier as well, because we tend to be able to choose our culture on slower speeds, whereas on fast speeds, it's much harder to get your first choice, right? Anyone who's played on Blitz will know it's almost impossible. unless you're playing on low difficulty. I will stay away from multiplayer for the time being. I'm gonna let that become a bit more stable. I know you guys have had some luck, and I love that. And I was reading your comments, and I think that that's so cool. But I'm just gonna let it be a bit more stable. Firstly, it's to do with stability of the game version. If my game crashes on stream, that is literally the stream ruined. It's a lot more important for me, perhaps, than you playing in your own time, that multiplayer has 0 issues, basically. Or, you know, it needs to be like 95%, basically. The second thing is I live in New Zealand, and so connection is also an issue. So if you stack that on top of a multiplayer that is not quite perfected, and you add in 300 plus milliseconds of latency, it can lead to some desync issues. At least this is my experience with Civ 5 and Civ 6. Could be different with Humankind, but that's kind of my experience. A famed score challenge would be fun. Yeah, maybe we throw that in too. Alrighty, well, looks like you guys want tomorrow, so I will do that. Apparently you're not sick of me. We shall see. We shall see. Yesterday we had 200 viewers, today we have 100, tomorrow there'll be 10. Either way, I will see the 10 of you tomorrow. Looks like we're going to do the agrarian run, maybe with a bit more of a pacifist undertone. Try and shoot for some big fame scores. I like that a lot. Let's do that! I will see you then. Take care, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Saturdays or Sundays, I think. Yeah. Oh, and Stephen, Stephen, thank you so much. I was literally just about to click end stream, and then I saw a super chat notification. Stephen with a 10 Canadian dollar super chat to round out the end of the stream says, yay! I can watch tomorrow. Cool. Alright, looks like tomorrow suits you guys. That's usually why I stream Monday morning, actually, because it tends to be your Sunday, so it's like a bit easier for you guys to watch, and maybe a bit easier than today. So yeah. Thank you so much for that super chat at the very end. And hopefully I'll catch you all tomorrow if you're not dreadfully sick of me. See you later, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.